This is the end dimension. No matter where you go, you will find one thing. Endstone, the material that makes up all of the floating islands we walk on. But I am going to change that. In order to kill all my enemies, I'm going to turn the end into the deep dark. You see, the vanilla SMP has only just started, and in 2 weeks' time, almost everyone on the server would be gathering together for an end fight, but first, I needed to gear up and get out of this desert temple.
No, guys, don't leave it!
What?!
And, bro. Okay, we need feathers, we need to get the suspicious sand, because we're gonna have a lot of good stuff.
I'm at the skeleton spawner. I do have bone meal and glowberries, so we can just get infinite, glowberry.
What?!
After retrieving Pickles' items, we met up with our other teammate, Karaf, and finally somewhat completed the gearing up goal. We set up a base at the skeleton spawner, and then I went off to explore until...
I think someone's here. Before Shadow's here.
Is he? Okay. Is he gonna kill you?
He's trying to.
This was bad. If Karaf died, our base would be raided, we would lose all our stuff, and the rest of us would probably be next.
Literally in the base.
Yeah, I'm going back. It's gonna take me a while since I'm like 1,000 blocks away.
I'm gonna die.
Run, Karaf, did you escape? Did you get out?
Not quite. I'm still digging out.
I'm running back right now.
Oh my gosh, wait. Oh, he got away.
It's better than the hello, is that Shadow? Yes,
hello.
It is. I heard you just jumped Karaf.
Why did you do that?
Yeah, that wasn't nice.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I just saw him. I was literally just mining in a cave. I did F3A. I saw a bunch of mobs and I saw like a diamond chest plate. I was like, wait, is that a player? And then it was a player, so I just ran over there.
Yeah, but like, why is your first thought when you see a player violence? That's probably gonna come back to you.
I mean, it can, but...
I've had a chicken. Oh.
I'm not gonna like grief the base or anything.
Yeah.
I don't grief people's bases, don't worry.
Yeah.
Wait, does anybody have amethysts? Yo, oh my gosh, bro, I'm gonna get trapped in here and about to get...
Yep, there's actually, we rigged this with 1,000 TNT.
After we helped him get his armor trims, Shadow started living in our base, and eventually we let him join our team. Big mistake. Then our base and our replacement base both ended up getting found and destroyed. Our top suspects were 2 players, Careless and Buckle. Throughout their entire history on the SMP, they had been a chaotic duo, starting wars and even spawning dozens of withers at spawn, essentially destroying the server. If anybody had destroyed 2 of our bases, it was Careless and Buckle. Although they claimed to be on our side, I wanted to test that, so I hid all of my stuff in a chest and staged my death, bringing me all the way back to spawn with nothing to protect me. From there, 2 things could happen. They could try to help me, giving me spare items, or try to kill me while I was defenseless, and after I got back to spawn...
No, nah, ain't no way.
I'm actually beating him. No. No, I can't comboing him.
The player desk!
Shadow, hit him! Shadow, get him!
I got you.
So now would be a good time to mention that Shadow decided to pretend to be on Careless and Buckles' team so that he could give the rest of us information about them. This meant that when a fight broke out, he had to pretend to be fighting us, which wasn't good because we didn't have nearly enough supplies for the fight. After a couple minutes, we ran out of potions, Koraf died, and then a couple minutes later, I died too.
Offensive.
What? But their victory would be short-lived. Careless and Buckle decided they wanted to get married and have a wedding, and my team was all invited for some reason. Even though this was very likely to be a trap, I decided not to crash the wedding as long as they didn't try to trap us. But when their teammate started saying stuff about how it was his story now... As we got closer to the end fight, there were a few more things that we had to get. My plan for skulking the end was to build small enderman farms above skulk catalysts. If you don't know, when a mob dies near a skulk catalyst, the blocks nearby turn into skulk, so I could utilize this to complete my goal. To get the skulk catalysts and everything else I needed, I found an ancient city, and...
I see a chest down there.
Wait. Oh my...
No way.
I was finally ready to go into the end. Once I went through the portal, I wouldn't be able to go back without dying, which is why I had to prepare so much before entering. But I had one problem. Another player, Mystic, was online. If he saw me go into the end, he could tell the whole server and my plan could be ruined. Somehow, I had to get him to log off for a few seconds, so I came up with the worst lie I think I've ever told anyone. Surely this wouldn't work. Never mind. First, I wanted to get an elytra, then I could fly, and building high enderman farms would be much easier and safer. After a while of searching, I found one and was ready to start building the enderman farms. What I wasn't ready for was, oh my Tide Pod, I was AFK and I almost just died to this stupid dragon. How annoying this dragon would actually be. Many times, it destroyed half the skulk that I had gotten, and one time it even killed me when I was AFK, exposing to the entire server that I was in the end. A while later, I saw Itzcureless get an achievement only obtainable in the end, meaning he was there somewhere and probably knew about my plan. Another issue I ran into was that I was running out of food, and none of my teammates were online to drop some through the end portal. The only other person online was my enemy, Buckle, but I had nothing to lose, so I asked him if he could get me some food, and surprisingly he actually did. But there was something I was worried about. The best PvPer on the server, Shadow, my teammate, would be fighting on the side of Itzcureless and Buckle in order to make them completely trust him on their team. Because of this, my team decided to ally with 2 more players, Defter and Mystic. Soon, it was the day of the end fight. I had spent the last week turning it into Skulk, only for the Ender Dragon to ruin it all. But even though the end wasn't deep dark, it wasn't over yet.
Oh! Go down, go down!
Let's go!
They're invis!
Yeah!
They're invis! Itzcureless and Buckle have identical, so we can't focus.
Good talk, good shot.
Go! Punch out!
Yes, no! Everyone they're targeting Karaf. Help him.
No, he died.
I slash poison, I slash poison. I got your boots.
Get this person!
I can't hit C.
The Enderman Pearl.
I poisoned myself.
Disable shield. He's so low.
Oh, hold on. Nah. Okay.
Oh shit!
Oh, you got him!
See.
Get Buckle.
Get Buckle. Shadow's going for me.
Oh, that was so laggy.
I'm on fire res.
My game is like freezing. Wait, did you get the egg?
No, I did not.
Oh, I see it.
Guys, help! Shadow's targeting.
Buckle is on it.
No.
I'm dead. Even though I had died, there was still another prize to get, the dragon egg. This was the rarest item on the server, so everyone wanted it, and while rejoining fights after dying wasn't allowed, I technically wasn't rejoining the fight. Unfortunately for everyone, it had mysteriously vanished, but I knew where it was. Before the end fight, I had mined a hole under the fountain as a way of shelter, just in case, and that was where the dragon egg had teleported to. Because of this, I was able to get the dragon egg and share the advancement with my teammates, which included Shadow.
Yeah. I got the egg. I got the egg.